Brivers. Today we're here with our new principal for next year, Mr. Andy Gruber. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you doing? Thanks for having me.
Of course, Ben. I'm doing all right. Thanks for coming. So, where are you from? Are you from Cincinnati? Or?
Yeah, born and raised on the east side of town. If you know where Lunken Airport is, I grew up right up the hill from there.
So, did you go to high school here? Or?
Yeah, I went to St. Xavier High School on the west side of town. So that was a really good 4 years of experience.
College too, or
yeah. So after St. X, I went to Xavier University. So I found not many people find a place closer to where they live when they decide to go to the college route. But I somehow magically made that happen. It was a great 4 years there as well.
Huh. So is Indian Hill your first posting, or have you been around to other schools?
Yeah, no. Outside of school, I started my teaching career at Sycamore Schools, where I was a math teacher, student taught there, and was there for about 10 years total. Got the bug to want to have a greater impact in education. Sometimes if you want to increase your opportunities for making an impact, sometimes you find different leadership routes. And for me, I wanted to see where that led down the administration route. So I ended up at St. Xavier High School as the Director of Enrollment Management. Did that. Missed working with kids every day and working with teachers. So in 2020, in the fall of 2020, in the middle of the pandemic, I found myself here at Indian Hill and had the great opportunity of working at the primary and the elementary. So I've been here for 4 years.
All right, so you're coming in the principal. What makes you the best candidate for that position here?
Well, my personal experience and my professional experiences have been in places where excellence and, academics, athletics, clubs and activities are just kind of like the norm and the expectation, not only for students, but from parents in the community. And this place exudes those qualities for sure. I've been invested with the strategic plan, and our strategic plan here in Indian Hill is all about how we can ensure that students' dreams become reality. So for me, it felt like a no-brainer to try to continue to grow as a leader in this district, and I think I can have a huge impact growing through relationships and getting to know students to ensure that we're moving our district, but most importantly our high school, into a position where more students have the opportunity to do whatever they think is going to get them to their next step.
All right, so you've been here for about 4 years now, right?
Yeah.
Or what do you like most about Indian Hill?
I think what makes Indian Hill super special is the size, right? It's big enough where you have opportunities and choice. More choices you have, more opportunities for people to figure out what are their interests, what are their, what paths they want to take down the road. But it's small enough where you feel like everybody around. You can, when there's a visitor on campus. Was sort of the feeling I had when I went to Xavier University. It was small enough where you knew a guest was visiting your campus and you wanted to treat them like this is your home. So I think it's a great size. It's a great community. Last night I was driving down Drake Road and there were events going on in multiple of the buildings. The fields were alive. It's just a pretty special place to be, to have so much amazing things happen on this mile stretch.
Yeah. So you're coming in first year principal. Do you have any short-term goals or even long-term goals that you have?
I'm not really too focused on long-term right now. It's all about building relationships, building connections. There's a lot of people to get to know. When I started off here, again, I was in 2 buildings, so large number of people to build connections with. That's exciting. What a great opportunity to start to understand and listen. So my short-term goals is really just do a lot of listening to understand what is the current culture of Indian Hill High School, where does it need to go?
All right. So Mr. Domino is still going to be on campus or whatever.
Yeah.
Is he still going to be involved in anything, shadow government
Oh, well,
style,
his role is now K-12, so how awesome is that, right? We know what a great impact he made here at the high school, and he's still currently making. So now every student, K-12 in our district, over 2,000 students are going to be impacted by the work that he's doing to build leaders. It's pretty incredible. So we're definitely going to be collaborating, and he's a great person to do it with.
Yeah. So you've been Cincinnati all your life. Do you have any hobbies outside of school or your job or anything? Or?
Yeah, it sounds like I don't get outside of the 275 loop too much. So in order to do that, I love traveling. Right. I'm an avid traveler whenever possible. Big sports fan, so all the Cincinnati sports team, including Xavier. So yeah, I love attending those things, traveling, being with family. I'm very lucky to have 13 nieces and nephews, so they keep me busy. They got a lot of activities.
All right. So principal now. Do you have any other aspirations for higher positions, or are you kind of?
No, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. So you got to let me know if there's a position. Here, I can tell you, my athleticism isn't great. So I would say anybody who's worried that I may try to take their coaching position, that's not going to happen. But I think being the principal here at the high school is a pretty awesome position to have. So I'm really excited about that, and that's good for now.
All right. Well, I think that's the end of our time now. So is there anything else you want to say before we sign off?
Yeah, no, just looking forward to meeting everybody. And I know you're a senior. I wish you best of luck on your next adventures, and I look forward to meeting the future Braves who are walking in come the fall.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
It's been a
no,
pleasure
appreciate
talking
it.
to you. Yeah, we'll send it back to you at the desk.